What's up, guys? OneVeracity here, and I have a very cool new pickup for you guys today. But before I show you guys that, I have to make another big announcement. I'm going to be cutting my hair. It's going to be a really, really short haircut. I know you guys always love to talk about my hair, so I thought I'd let you guys know that. So next video, short hair. But for this video, we have the B.I.N 23 Jordan 7s. An amazing shoe, an amazing level of detail and carry through with this shoe. I love them, and they're definitely one of my favorite shoes now that I have in my collection. So, before I show you guys the shoes, I'm going to show you guys the box. This is my only complaint with the Jordans. That they just, for this amazing release, they did this plain brown cardboard box, and the only Jordan branding is right here. The black Jumpman inside the white circle with the black outline. Very plain. They always do such sick boxes and stuff for the Space Jams, the Cool Grays, so I really thought they could have done something great for this. But, what can you do? The rest of the shoe is fantastic level of detail. Above and beyond almost any Jordan. Now, each shoe came in its own dust bag. Then they say B.I.N 23 on them. See that one right there? And then on this shoe, right here, in red. It's a nice tan color dust bag. Very, very cool. I keep my shoes on the shelves behind me, but I just love that they gave you that in case you want to keep them in there. I like how each has its own individual dust bag as well. Here's the right shoe. You can see them. They are fantastic. And here's the left. Now, before I show you guys the shoes in detail, I want to show you guys one last thing that I really like, is the wooden shoe trees that came in the shoes. Now, they're real wood, and they have the Jordan Jumpman lasered in right there, and then they even have a metal pull tab up here to get the shoe tree out. I love that. It's taken the plastic shoe trees that they give you in like the Space Jams, Cool Grays to the next level, and I love the level of detail. It's going to keep the shoes looking great for a long time to come instead of putting paper back in the toes. I like that a lot more. It really adds a luxury vibe to the shoes. Because the shoes are very luxurious. So, let's see these in detail. Alright, so much going on with the shoes. So we're just going to start at the back and work our way forward. Right here you can see the main majority of the upper is in a white tumbled leather. Now you can really see all the tumble leather. It really has a lot of detail, really good graining in there. Very high quality, as is the B.I.N 23s are known for. So that's the majority of the upper. But back here you can see you have a material back here with I guess we'll call it a citrus colored Jumpman right here, and then you work your way down the shoe. You have the black jagged lines, all different shape, all different sizes, widths. Very, very cool. Really makes the shoe stand out because the majority of the upper is white, so having these black lines really pops and sets it off in the back. Then you can progress forward on the shoe. You see more of that nice white tumbled leather, very high quality, as I said earlier. And then that brings you all the way to the toe, same white tumbled leather. Then you go up the toe, you can see a red mesh, very, very stands out, looks great, very vibrant. Then you work your way up the tongue, white laces, only lace choice, totally agree with that decision. And then you see the Jordan, and then the Air right there, same citrus color, and then the black Jordan written right there. Then you move on to the inside of the shoe. This is also very cool. I hope you guys can see this. There's actually a pattern in the lining here. You can look on the back of the tongue right here. Yep, you can see it. There's a pattern in the lining right there. And then all the B.I.N 23s are numbered. Mine are number 621 out of 2,059. And I like how they did the purple right there. Now, you're not going to ever see that when you're wearing the shoe, of course, but it's still very sick in my opinion. You can see the citrus colored Jumpman right there. There you go. And they even come with metal lace tips. I like to keep my laces inside the shoes, but if you don't, that's sick. And there's even a Jumpman on there. Now the back tab is a perforated leather, not tumbled, just regular leather. Very cool, very high quality, of course. And now the B.I.N 23 stamp. I love the placement on the shoe, right on the back. You can always see it whenever you're wearing them. It's supposed to look like the wax that they used to seal letters with. They'd pour some hot wax and then they'd stamp a candle. They'd stamp a stamp in there, and it would create the person's initials in there, so you know who it's from. And here you can see it says B.I.N 23. That's raised up. I love that detail, and this is where all the black kind of originates from, right? The stamp. I like that. Now, the side profile of the shoe. You can see you have the green, the citrus, and then the vibrant red. I love the colors that they use in this shoe. Really stand out. And I love how they, peak up right here, and then it just kills it with the sole. You have all those same colors. You got the Jumpman back there. This is a typical Jordan 7 bottom, but the colors that they chose really pop off and look great. So I think we've covered the whole shoe now. Give you guys one final look at them right here. There we go. Both sides. And the back's right there. That's what they're going to look like when they're on your shelf. I love that view always. It's a great B.I.N 23 stamp. I love it. Alright, so these are the B.I.N 23 Jordan 7s. I'll be back soon in another video with short hair. See you guys then.